In a world where most people follow paths laid out by others, Sigma males stand out as examples of independence and inner strength. This type of man doesn't seek to please everyone or fit into pre-established molds. His true mission is to live an authentic life, free from the social expectations that hold so many back. In this video, we'll explore what truly defines a Sigma male and how his views on success, authenticity, and personal growth can transform how you approach life. If you've ever felt out of place or questioned the purpose of following what everyone else does, this content is for you. At Official Sigma Male, we are dedicated to exploring truths that few dare to reveal. Subscribe to our channel if you're ready to challenge norms, discover your true potential, and learn how to become the best version of yourself. Here, you won't find empty promises, but real tools to change your life starting today. Success redefined. For Sigma males, success isn't measured by wealth or social recognition, but by the alignment between their actions and personal values. While society promotes material accumulation as a symbol of triumph, they understand that true success lies in living with purpose, authenticity, and inner satisfaction. This mindset frees them from the pressure of following predefined paths. A Sigma male prioritizes his passions and what gives his life meaning. For instance, instead of dedicating himself to a job he despises just for the paycheck, he prefers to explore his creativity, like starting a business based on something he loves or engaging in volunteer work. He knows that transformative experiences are far more valuable than any material possessions. They question societal expectations and resist measuring their worth by external standards. For a Sigma, success isn't about following what's expected, but defining his own rules and living authentically. This understanding allows them to move forward without fear of judgment, living a fuller life. Individual paths. Sigma males reject the idea that there's only one path to personal fulfillment. To them, following the traditional trajectory, studying, working tirelessly, and building a family within societal standards can lead to dissatisfaction. They choose to carve out unique paths aligned with their values and personal goals, even if it means going against majority expectations. A clear example is someone who decides to travel the world while working remotely instead of seeking a fixed office job. Another might dedicate himself to a social cause rather than pursuing a lucrative career. These paths, while unconventional, reflect their true priorities and not those imposed by others. By choosing their own steps, Sigmas find a freedom that many are afraid to explore. This approach not only grants them autonomy, but also the opportunity to live authentically, without regrets. Instead of seeking external approval, they focus on personal growth and embrace the consequences of their choices. Focus on quality. For Sigma males, quality always surpasses quantity, whether in relationships or life experiences. They aren't drawn to the idea of accumulating friends, possessions, or commitments. Instead, they prefer to invest time and energy in what truly matters and adds value to their lives. This focus shields them from emotional exhaustion and allows for a more meaningful existence. An example would be friendships. While others seek to fill their lives with superficial interactions, Sigmas value deep and genuine connections. They'd rather have one friend to discuss important topics with than 10 acquaintances for trivial conversations. The same applies to activities. Choosing a few that nourish their soul, like reading a transformative book or spending time in nature. This perspective also helps them make deliberate decisions about how they manage their time and resources. For a Sigma, it's not about doing more, but about doing what truly counts. This minimalist lifestyle, focused on the essential rather than the superficial, brings a peace that many never experience. Authenticity over conformity. Sigma males understand that being authentic is far more valuable than trying to fit into society's dictated molds. Pretending or acting according to others' expectations is not only exhausting, but also keeps them from living with integrity. Being authentic means accepting who you are, with your strengths and weaknesses, and not being afraid to show it to the world. A practical example of this authenticity is when they express their opinions, even if they're unpopular or against the norm. While others might avoid conflict or seek approval, a Sigma stands firm in his beliefs. In personal life, this could mean choosing a career or lifestyle that reflects his true essence, instead of following what should be done. This commitment to authenticity also strengthens their relationships. By showing who they truly are, they attract people who value them for their real identity, avoiding superficial connections born out of the need to please or adapt. Embracing failure. Sigma males don't fear failure. In fact, they see it as an essential tool for personal growth. They understand that every mistake is a disguised lesson, an opportunity to learn, adapt, and grow stronger. To them, failure isn't the end, but a stepping stone toward their goals. A clear example is how they approach projects. While others might give up at the first obstacle, a Sigma analyzes what happened, identifies mistakes, and adjusts his strategy. If they try to start a business and it doesn't succeed, they don't see it as a definitive defeat, but as an opportunity to improve in their next attempt. This mindset also frees them from the fear of judgment. Instead of worrying about what others think when they fail, they focus on what they've learned and how to apply that knowledge. For them, every setback is proof they're progressing, while those who never try remain stagnant. Independent thinking. Sigma males value critical thinking and reject conformity. They don't make decisions based on what the majority does or on trends. Instead, they carefully analyze information, evaluate options, and choose what truly aligns with their principles. This process allows them to make informed decisions and avoid common pitfalls stemming from groupthink. For instance, instead of following generic financial advice, like investing in what everyone else is buying, a Sigma thoroughly researches, consults reliable sources, and decides based on concrete data. This approach not only gives them a strategic advantage, but also helps them maintain autonomy and independence. This independent thinking also reflects in their relationships and how they position themselves in life. They don't seek to please everyone or fit into groups that don't share their values. Someone with this mindset would rather be alone than betray their principles or blindly follow others' paths. Intrinsic self-worth. Sigma males don't rely on external approval to feel valuable. Their self-esteem comes from a solid internal core, built on their values, achievements, and personal convictions. This intrinsic self-worth gives them emotional strength, allowing them to face criticism or rejection without faltering. A practical example is how they handle negative comments. While others might obsess over others' opinions, a Sigma takes what's useful from a critique and discards the rest, keeping their confidence intact. Instead of seeking validation on social media or in social circles, they trust their own judgment to measure progress. This approach also protects them from toxic relationships and emotional manipulation. Since they don't need others to assign them value, they can cut ties with those who don't respect their boundaries or appreciate what they offer. For them, true strength lies in knowing who they are and not letting anything or anyone make them doubt it. The path of a Sigma male isn't easy, but it's deeply rewarding. By choosing authenticity over conformity, quality over quantity, and courage over the fear of failure, you're building a life that's truly worth living. Now it's your turn. What step will you take today to start living on your own terms? The answer is in your hands, and every decision you make will bring you closer to the freedom that everyone desires, but few dare to pursue. At Official Sigma Male, We're here to guide you on this journey. If this content has inspired you, subscribe and activate notifications so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Together, we'll keep exploring how to challenge norms, break through the superficial, and find the true power within you. Are you ready to take that step?